Alrighty, huh? I think the stream's going live. Let me double check it. Are you feeding the dogs? No. Okay, good. I just started the stream.
There's some spoon in the kitchen.
Okay.
Some sweet potato.
Alright. Yeah. I think the stream's going live. I'm live, Lucas. Alright, y'all. What's up, everyone? Welcome to another open topic / music cook-up stream. My name is MC Josiah. These are weekly streams I do to both showcase my production skills, freestyle skills, and to interact with y'all. Feel free to drop comments, interact with me, and whatever y'all want to do. Give me a second. I gotta get some air out of my throat. Anyway. So, I want to say it's been a very good last 2 weeks. Sorry I wasn't on last week. I just was real busy last week. But this week we're going to be here. We're going to be live for the next 30 to 45 minutes. So, yeah, let's have some fun, y'all. Alrighty. So, today we're going to make a beat, like obviously. And I feel like doing something at like maybe 78 beats a minute. Something a bit slower this time. Oh no. Let's turn on the metronome in here. Yeah, do something like that. Let's add a drum. Let's go to here. We're going to go to drum kit designer multi-out. We're not going to open the library because, whatever. Here we go. We got the drums, y'all. The drums. The drums. We got the drums, y'all. Yeah, drums. Alrighty, so I'm going to change this to one I've been using recently. I think it's some 70s. Sorry, that was my brother in the kitchen. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and... Yeah, or not kitchen, but somewhere. Anyway, I'm going to choose this. Alrighty, so we're going to use this drum kit, and we're going to play around again for a few minutes while I figure out what pattern specifically I'm going to play. Go to project settings, recording project settings, change that to 2-bar counting, because I like 2 bars better than 1 bar. Anyway, let's play around with this now. We're not going to record yet, we're just going to play around with playing a drum beat on the metronome. Oh, I got an idea. I'm going to do something like that, actually. I don't know, I'm just playing around with that. I think I found what I want to do. Yeah, let's continue to go at it, yeah. Alright, here we go. Something like that. Now let's quantize this in 16ths. About 16 notes. Now let's make sure it's in beat. Alright, that's the kick and snare pattern. Now we're going to come up with a hi-hat pattern. Again, I'm just going to play with this for a few minutes and then track it in. I'm going to do some parts probably. Again, feel free to drop any comments, yo. Let me double check this because sometimes it can be goofy. Alright. Alright, got a basic hi-hat pattern. I'm gonna quantize that. This is quantize this by first this and then this. It's here now. Yeah, and then, oh, let's see this part too. Alright, there we go. Now let's freestyle to it real quick. Make sure it goes with the flow real good. Yeah, gonna be on commanding these sumos. I'm gonna keep on slamming with the flows. I be on jamming. You can't stop this or command it into the ground. Gotta be ripping it out, never going to stop. Gotta be gifted now, shifting around into different positions, faster than light, so you can't even see me flinching. Yeah, I'm good with the flow. Alright, we got a basic drum beat now. Let's figure out what we're gonna do with a piano, with an instrument. Might as well start with studio piano. So a studio piano. Bring this down some, about 6 dB. Oh, hold on. The piano. See if y'all guys say any comments in, because sometimes this thing can be late to comment. Being goofy. Anyway, so we got that. Now let's come up with a simple melody for this. Let me see. Again, we're just gonna, this time I'm gonna loop it and turn off the metronome, because I only needed it to build that drum beat. Hey Lucas, I'm streaming, brother. Do something like that. Keep it simple. I don't know, something simple. Keep it simple, y'all. Let's quantize this by 16ths. Now let's hear it. Turn the piano down some more. There we go. Alrighty, yeah. Now we're gonna freestyle to that again, make sure that melody fits good with the flow. Yeah. I'm very potent with the flows that I keep on producing. Poison you fast like snake juices. When I'm on these flows I keep introducing to try to leave you in sleep the quickest. No, not asleep, guy. I messed up there. That was bad. Let me do it again, actually. Yeah, gotta be on my game, not gonna be a lazy sloppy J, cause I gotta be able to go with a bomb the place, rock a saint with these flows that I gotta drop every day. See, they would come and get me, trying to trick me, but they cannot hit me. Every time they try, don't miss me, cause I gotta be zippy with these lyrical flows and I'm ripping, doing it off the top of the dome right now with a flow that I'm making. With this beat I'm making, putting together, gotta be able to survive all of this cooler weather. Gonna be doing this better, gotta be do it. I'm freaking wanna be rich ones getting the cheddar. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not the best freestyle. I can do way better than that. Anyway, someone viewed my profile. Anyway. So, that's what we got there so far. Now we're going to come up with the bass line for this, y'all. So, we're not done yet. Studio bass. Bring this down like that. Alrighty, now we're in the same thing as before. We're going to play around. We're going to play around with this for a minute on the keyboard again and then track it in. Something simple. I want funk, like it's a funky sound in this. Excuse the puppy back there. We got a puppy in the house. Anyway, let's continue having fun, y'all. Something like that. Maybe I might want to speed this beat up. It feels slow. Do y'all think y'all feel like it's dragging? Oh, let's fix the velocities of these notes. Fix velocity. That's what we want. Let's actually play around with the bass sound for a second. Alrighty, yo. This is the bass line we're just gonna do for now. Now let's do another freestyle to this. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, not gonna hide anymore. Time for me to fight. Fly open the door. Gotta be able to get high and soar. On a mission in my life you can't abort. Cause I've been on it since I was 12. And the place of Texas is where I dwell. Got a story that I gotta tell. See these viruses inside my mind I need to expel. Bring intel to the youth. Teaching the generations how to break through. Gotta be a more heavier, insane dude. With the flows that I'm ready to place to you. Ooh, the dog is screaming in the background. Wanna on the bed, but I think the mother's had it now. Cause that's her puppy. Over there screaming very loud, and I can hear it clearly. Oh man, just having fun, y'all. See where we are, we're at 18 minutes. That's what we can do now, some mixing work to this. Let's do that. Alrighty, so the first things first for mixing, we had these three things here: drums, grand piano with a basic melody and a basic bass line. First, we're gonna go to the drums, and I already have this set as a multi-out, which is what I want. Now I'm gonna let this play while we get the drums situated. No, midget. Midget, our puppy, is being goofy again. Bada ready to stay off the top, stay on the top with the flows. I rum down. I'm going to stop cause I gotta pound out them to the ground now. They cannot go and corner me cause I'm not gonna be a gonna MC when I'm flowing these MCs like the gas trying to speed up. Cannot give up, I gotta come with the sick stuff. With this stuff that I go in flow. About to mix the beat, get into 45 minutes though. So I think I got about 25 more to go before I'm done with this little show. An open topic, gotta be flowing, gonna be going off the freaking dome now. I gotta control now, cause no way could I ever let these beats come slow down. So we're getting this ready for mixing, y'all. on, puppy. You're not cool. Ooh, the puppy's being goofy. Alright, yeah, we're almost done routing these. Let me see. Now we're gonna type drums. Alright, we got that there. Now let's get these other tracks situated. I'm gonna bounce them in a second, so we can. Bouncing is just another term, at least for Logic. When I mean by bounce, I mean turning these MIDI soft syncs into a wave track. So that's what we're gonna do right now. Turn this into a wave track. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's see what we can do, y'all. And we're at 22 minutes. We're gonna try to get to the 45-minute mark, y'all. Try to get there. Need my coffee. Coffee's good, y'all. Hey, y'all enjoying what I'm cooking up so far in this cook up? Yeah. Ooh, my back out. Fibromyalgia, how you say that word? Ain't no joke. Anyway, let's get back to it. So we're gonna go ahead and bounce the bass and the piano into audio tracks, so we can do other work to them. So we're gonna go to Midget. Come on, little baby. Sorry, little dog again. She might. The puppy might actually be. Okay, sorry. I forgot the mic turns off anytime I bounce a track. So yeah, mic turned off. But it came back on anyway. So we're gonna do freeze. Freeze this track. There we go. Now we gotta do it to this track, and we're gonna let me see. I'm gonna bounce regions. Alright, there we go. Now we're gonna take the piano and clone it. We're gonna do duplicate settings and content, and we're gonna pan this about that much, and the other side identical. And we're gonna bring both of these down about 4. Should work. Now last but not least, we're gonna take the bass and put it in mono. Because when it comes to bass stuff, at least in any like small piece band style music that's not like out there dubstep or electronic. Oh hey Retro, fire salute to you, man. Retro 3002. Salute to you, man. Thank you. We're just cooking up a beat right now. We're gonna be live for another 20 minutes. Yeah, but thank you, man. Appreciate the support. Anyway, we're gonna press play on this and put the bass in mono, and then I'll do another freestyle. There, it's in mono now. Alright, let's do another freestyle to this, y'all. And then we'll go back to mixing again. Do little freestyle breaks every 5-10 minutes, so that way y'all guys aren't just seeing me like press buttons. Yeah. Can't be be a savage, but I got to survive the attacking from all of this hard madness and learn to grow really high like some grasses that haven't been mowed down. Gotta be cold now, you ain't gonna modify me like a pronoun, cause I gotta be able to go and throw out these ones that wanna come and hold me now, ready to go flow it loud. Yeah, cause I gotta be rockin' a lot when I'm ready to drop stuff. I'm more than a chopper, I gotta be hot, I'm ready to come and chop the head off of these MCs that seem so weak. Yeah, had more fun with that, y'all, and now we're gonna start mixing. It's been less than 20 minutes now of this mixing and freestyling in intervals. Or maybe I should add something else. Probably, I don't know. Alrighty, so we got this basic drum beat. Now we're gonna mix it, y'all. And here I gotta keep my phone awake. Okay. So the first things first is I want to mix the kick, and I also want to put the kick in mono. I don't like stereo kicks. Everything else can be stereo though. Okay, so the first things first with the kick is we do an EQ. M equalizer is the way to go. It's just I know Logic has built-in EQs, but I've been using Logic since last summer, to put it in perspective. Before last summer, I was using FL Studio and Reaper. So yeah, I've jumped to different DAWs and stuff. But anyway, we're gonna keep going at this and start mixing this. The first thing I'm gonna do is a little EQ into this kick. Let's go at it. EQ on there. Now we're gonna add a saturator. Same plugin suite. It's the M Audio suite and Melda Production. I've been using Melda plugins for a long time now. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, hold on, excuse me. Gotta clear my throat. Yeah. Make sure it's not peaking. That's another rule I'll always emphasize in these streams or anything I'm doing music on that people might be watching. Always avoid peaking. A lot of people might think, oh, we need a peak to achieve certain sounds. And yeah, you can achieve certain stuff with peaking, but it's 99% of all cases you'll come into, there's better solutions to achieve results than peaking. I'll say that. So we'll make sure this isn't peaking good. Now we're going to go to the snare. Same process, but we're going to make the parameters a bit different here. Alright, we're adding the saturator now, y'all. We're at 15 more minutes. Oh, we got a snare. Now, toms, I'm just gonna add a saturator. There's not a lot of tom. Like, if there's toms all over the place, I'd probably have to EQ it because there'd be frequencies everywhere, but it's not as bad here. So, I'm gonna bring this down here. Bring this up. Okay, bring this up here. Enable clip in at the end of clip in at the end. Let's listen and hear if those toms hit right. Yeah, sounds good. It just needs to be turned down a little. Alrighty. Now, I think the last thing, two things we need to mix with the rest of that is the hat and the crash. So let's do that. And the hi-hat's simple. We just saturate her again. Yeah. Alrighty, so we got that. Now we're gonna add two effects to the overall drum, and then we'll do another freestyle. I'm not gonna keep y'all waiting for a freestyle. Anyway. Let's have fun, yo. Let's see. First we're at a saturator. Got 3 watchers, and we got about 12 more minutes, so let's keep going, y'all. Again, feel free to interact with me while I'm doing this. This is also an open topic on top of a music cookup. But anyway, let's keep going, y'all. We're just EQing these drums. I'm putting the final EQ on here, which is on the master channel. Well, not the overall song master, but the channel I have all the drums routed to. We're just adding that real quick. Alright, let's do another freestyle, y'all, and then we'll continue with the mixing in the last 10 minutes we got. Yeah. The drum's getting heavier, still steadier. When I'm doing these flows, it's deadlier. Cause I gotta be able to pedal the metal up like I'm doing chemistry. These demons ain't getting me. See that they wanna be tripping me like a breakup, but they can't hit to me. Infinity is how long I'ma be unlasting. I got flows that ain't fake, I'm made of plastic. It's pretty drastic when I keep on rapping. Be subtracting from the light force, cause I've had it with these rappers attacking. They hit my force field, disintegrate in an instance with the card that kills. Alrighty, y'all. Doing our freestyle there. Alright, I think we got about 10 more minutes, so let's see what to mix. We'll do a quick mix on the drums and piano, and then I'll give y'all some more updates and get out of here. Don't want to keep y'all's time too long. Okay, so I'm gonna go to here, put this in its own channel. Flies, don't get my coffee. Yeah, they didn't. Okay. Anyway. Oh yeah, we're gonna go to bus. Put this in its own bus. Put this in its own bus. Oh, look, I got more. And we'll put this into. I'm gonna name this bus piano. Piano. Now, first we're gonna mix the bass. And I'm actually gonna rename this because this is by itself. It's not. It doesn't need to be routed to a channel. I'm gonna recolor it too. Assign channel strip color. Yes. Pink. Oh no. Okay, I'll do pink. There we go, y'all. Alrighty, now we are going to mix the bass. So let's press play, and we already got the bass in mono. That was actually the first step in mixing it, was putting it in mono. Now let's press play. First things first is I'm gonna add the first real mixing thing is add a bass amp synth. Let's customize this. Do that. No. You okay, Luke? I got about 8 minutes left. Sorry, this is my brother Luke. Y'all should let me know. Stream's almost wrapping up. Alright, so we're just gonna do that. Bring this down some. Now we're gonna add a general EQ to that. Same thing, Imelda. Bring it up at the E. Turn it down there. Now we're gonna add one more plug-in, and that's a saturator. Alrighty, that'll do good for a bass. And now we're gonna do one more mix, and that's the piano, y'all. We're gonna mix the piano. 1 second, let's do another freestyle. Yeah, this beat is getting better. I gotta constantly produce, pushing on the lever of the machine called my mind to produce this creative music that I be using to educate the masses on how to leave the past back so that way they don't have a crash. MCJ elevated above the reins of the freaking crowds, flying up into space. Cannot freaking waste me any day. Gotta come with these flows ready to place a raids in. Survive a kamikaze crash. Gonna walk out and continue to bust my raps. Alrighty, y'all, we're having fun. We're just gonna mix the pianos and then get out of here. Go to piano. Start with the saturator. This one's going to be a little bit more creative. All the others have been almost the same effects. We're going to start off with an effect the same. And save time instead of layering a bunch of modulation effects and stuff. We're gonna go to Valhalla DSP and do Valhalla Supermassive because I don't. We got like 4 minutes. Yeah, we gotta wrap this up in 4 minutes. Yeah, or at least I'll try to get it. We're not gonna quit exactly at the 45-minute mark, but you know what I mean. We're gonna probably within about a minute or two of that. But anyway, so we're gonna change this to note. Have it. Let's press play. Let me see. I saw you, Retro 30, the 3002 said, I saw you live with the fam at the People's Plaza about 2 weeks ago. Bro, you rock. Me and my brother had panic attack in our heads. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that a lot, man. Thank you. Yeah, panic attack's an old one, but I have fun performing it anytime I perform it, you know what I mean? But thank you, man. I appreciate the props again. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to, yeah, thank you, man. We're going to keep wrapping this up now. Let's turn the feedback down some on the piano. No, not the feedback. Turn that up, actually. Turn this down. And then we're going to finish with one more plugin, and that is, the last plugin we're finishing with is Amps and Pedals. We're just going to do regular Amp Designer. And this time, I've been trying to avoid using presets in this case, but this time, just to save time, we'll do clean R&B bright. And we'll customize this. I'm going to keep it on the same amp though, this transparent preamp. Okay. Well, we got it. Yeah, we got a beat together. Let's hear the whole beat, and then I'm going to drop a freestyle to it, and then we'll wrap this up. Alright, now let's freestyle to, and then I'll give some announcements and get out of here. Yeah, I'm finished with this beat, but you know working on it replenish me. Fans giving comments straight to me, gotta be giving them praise back to thee. People helping support this, gotta be pouring with more of this porridge that's healthy and you need it. Flows I be on speaking, gotta be feeding curiosity. I'm seeking to be reaching new levels that I never did before. Gotta come and spit this more, going to win this wicked war. Even if I'm having a damage and panic attack, gotta be able to stand up fast and give these demons crap. And make sure the fans listen, gotta be thanking them, helping me get to where I am today. Gotta say thank them for helping me survive at this age. Anyway, yeah guys, that was it for today. for this open topic slash music cook up. If y'all guys like this video, leave a like, comment more if you want, share it, all that. Some news I got coming up. I got 3 shows coming up next month in August: San Angelo, Waco, Fort Worth. I'll have more information on those shows coming up on my social media soon, so stay tuned for that. And as always, I'm always doing shows at the I'm always doing open mic almost every Sunday night at the Majestic Coffee Shop downtown Abilene. So if you want to come see me perform out there, you can. And of course, any other events or shows I got coming up, I'll let you know. My album Abstract's just about a month away or so from release. So not so much release, but you know what I mean. I don't know. I'm just going crazy. I had a good time, y'all. Hope y'all had a good time, and hope y'all guys. I'll see you on the next one.